Hey, how's it going, everyone? Justin again, as always. Thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Cheers to those of you that have your beers. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Okay, so today I want to go back to Home Depot. I know that Labor Day is a few weeks away, and I really should hold off on buying anything, but I'm very excited about what it is that I've seen, not only on YouTube, but what I've seen in the store kind of building up towards the Labor Day sales event. And that has a lot to do with the Makita's Brushless LXT lineup. I'm really excited about it. Look, I've been fishing for a reason to get rid of the hex driver that I have that's made from Matco. I'm not even really all that impressed anymore with the 1/4" driver from Matco. And then I have the 3/8 Milwaukee now, and I took the 3/8 Matco cordless ratchet home. So what I'll probably end up doing is getting rid of the 1/4" driver and the hex driver, and what I want to bring into the lineup, because I don't use the 1/4" driver anymore. I only ever really use the hex driver, but I have had a need for a couple of cordless drills, and rather than go the Milwaukee route like everybody else, I figured I really wanted to give these LXTs a shot. So here we go. Let's go take a look at some pricing and some details and what kind of led up to the build-up process of me picking up what I picked up today. There he is. And charger and tool bag, $229. It is the brushless. They got the 3/8 drive Makita brushless. And what's this? Another drill, contractor stereo. Nice. Now this is a hell of a deal. Two 4.5" angle grinders, $99. I don't think I've ever used one of these, to be honest. That's $279. Get one of these for free. And there that would be for $70. $130. CXT sawed-off angled comfort grip. Okay, closer look at the CXT. Wow, how small is that? That is freaking tiny. But to get into some hard to reach spots, that's freaking awesome, man. Oh, dude. That for an automotive for sure. Okay, so for this, I think I'm going to. I finally did it. I know. I went to the dark side. All right, so all beers and jokes aside, let's open these things up and take a look at them. You guys like my Paul Walker sticker? Tuna, no crust. I picked it up off eBay. I thought it would look kind of cool in the toolbox. Let's get this thing opened up. The CXT lithium ion repo saw, man. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I was thinking, now, I don't know how good or bad this tool is going to hold up in the automotive environment. I can tell you I've had nothing but good luck with their home improvement stuff, the DIY stuff here at the house. I also decided to go with the LXTs for automotive use, which I have not used Makita in the automotive world. I haven't even really used rigid in the automotive world outside of some backyard tinkering and of course that 1/2" impact gun that I got. But I had a couple of needs for this specific tool at the shop. My boss kept having to go back to his house to get his. I didn't want to use mine, get it all greased up, oiled up. I know Ridge's lifetime guarantee. And it was also bigger, and look, I wanted to try something new, okay? Let's get down to the brass tacks here, okay? I wanted to try something new. This thing screamed automotive to me based on its size alone. Let's get this thing opened up. I'm so excited and pumped for this shit, man. Holy bejesus. And they did not disappoint you with the case. That is one freaking, that's what I'm talking about, Makita. That's what I'm fucking talking about, Makita. Hell yeah, freaking God. That's what I'm talking about. All right, put this one up here to the side so we can open this up, get ourselves a little bit of room here. Oh yeah. Booyah. I'm excited. I'm excited. Get pumped. Oh yeah, so what do we got going on here in the case? We got an extra battery here, so they give you 2 batteries. 2 amp hour battery, lithium ion, okay? They even gave you a little protective cover there, so if you want to keep it in the box, kind of stow it for later, you can, which I thought is freaking awesome. They give you a couple of blades, one for wood, one for metal, or bimetal, right? So that's kind of freaking cool. We'll open that up, put those over in here. Heck yeah. All right, then they give you the charger. Let's take a look at this charger. We'll get a more up close and personal look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna be in an automotive shop, but even if I wasn't and I was on a construction site, I could see why people would like this in the colder climate or the wet climate. There's an awful lot of protection here. The only thing that I might question in a hot environment, and we're gonna find out because I'm in a shop and we're in a high desert and it gets pretty hot out here, is the ventilation. I see one port here, one port here. Looks like you can screw in some adapters hanging on a wall, toolbox, etc. That would be the only thing that I would wonder is that gonna overheat? How's that gonna hold up? We're gonna find out. I'm super excited about this, man. Let's go ahead and bust out the tool itself. So already, look at that, man. There is a complete difference with the CXT versus my rigid Sawzall. We're gonna take a look at that here in a minute. Look, safety mechanism, right? Or push this button, ambidextrous. Or if you get into another tight spot where all you have is this that you can get a hold of, you can hold it there too. So that's freaking cool. You got 2 modes basically. Very, very light in weight. Let me show you the rigid real quick. Just as an example, which would you rather, okay? Let me just ask you that. Which would you rather? Let's take a look, okay? Makita, small little one-hand, easy operating design. Rigid, the one from your construction kit, right? Your contractor kit. Big, badass, Gen 5X, heavy-duty orbital saw. Yeah, man, I'm saying, look, this is gonna wear and tear on you. Now, even if you just cut an exhaust, hey, look, man, you're not gonna be there long enough for that to wear on you. If you cutting like a ball joint or some kind of big oversized bolt or nut or something like that, gonna wear on you. If you need to get into a tighter spot in an automotive vehicle, gonna be too bulky, gonna be too long to get into certain areas, especially in tight spots when it comes to exhaust. So even if you had this, there might be a good chance that you can't get to the exhaust pipe where you want to cut it because it's just too big or it's just too straight for you to get in there, or something like this is going to be super freaking awesome to have. I can't wait to actually try that hot rod out. I wanted it, I needed it, I wanted to try something new. I was like, yes, yes, and yes, okay? So that was one tool that I was definitely killer excited about seeing and wanting to get and bring to the table. Let's close this bad boy up. Let's talk about the LXT brushless, man. Okay, so I got some thoughts and flavors on this, okay? I got a couple of hits already. I'm actually gonna be selling the Makita stuff that I got. Of course, I got this 1/4 inch gun, a couple of chargers, things like that. I'm not gonna bore you with details, but look, I'm getting rid of the Makita stuff. I want to try a new product. I've got some interested buyers in buying those. So I kind of preemptively jumped the gun on the LXTs. Now, I don't know how well they're going to hold up, but I think the color concept and how light they felt in my hand on the display is right there with where I was looking for when it came to a cordless tool. Now, let's see how this whole thing works out. Wow, look at that. One nice package. Almost looks like something you'd take to a job site for lunch, right? Like a little lunch box. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Makita. Zipper top. Let's open it up. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Look, place to stow some bits. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Hang on. Yeah, you can kind of see it. This little elastic band here. Little spots to put individual bits. So if you had a hex bit or maybe you had some little screwdrivers or something that you wanted to put in there on the fly, you could. So that's kind of nice to have. little sheet here for maybe your paperwork. Like, this shows you all the tools that Makita has to offer. And let me tell you, looking at this thing, there's a heck of a lot more tools that Makita offers that are not at the Home Depot. So I believe a lot of these are going to be online purchase. But hey, over 200 plus tools, that's kind of exciting, especially for my Makita fans out there. All right, we got a nice little shoulder strap here, small pad. Probably not ever going to use that. Kind of nice they toss it in there for you. Let's move some of this cardboard out of our way. Okay, let us check out the brushless Makita drill. LXT, baby. There's a light. You push the button, light comes on, right? No action. What's going on here? Let's see the battery. Battery is dead skis. Maybe enough to light it up, but not quite enough to run it, or what? Nothing. I got no action there. It's weird that it would allow you to turn the light on, but nobody's home. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, we got a little bit. We're gonna have to charge these batteries. I guess that's kind of a plus, if you think about it, because they're all the way dead, so now we can charge them up from empty. We don't have to wait to run them down first. So let's check this battery charger out. So that's kind of nice. More vents here on the front, or the back, I'm sorry. Not seeing a lot on the front. Oh, there's one right there. The most important spot, right where the battery would be. So that's pretty cool. A little vent where the contacts are, slides on, boom, boom. Cool, cool. I also like there's some other vents here that are kind of notched in, maybe for extra cooling. So I'm gonna plug this thing in, get these batteries charged up. All right. Booyah. Let's get that baby going. Overall, hey man, let's just talk about the product itself since we don't have a fully charged battery. I think it's pretty cool, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about this. Like I said, especially with dealing with oil and everything else. You know, I know that there's a lot of Milwaukee guys out there that are just diehard Milwaukee fans, but you know, I really want to give Makita a shot on this, man. Going with their brushless platform, LXT. Got the mini drill, okay, for more control on interior and things like that. Got the mini hex driver. Gonna get rid of the Matco. We're going full Makita here. We're gonna try them out. I'm freaking killer excited, man. I'm so freaking jacked. All right, guys, so you got a chance to check out the LXT dual combo set that I got. 2 18-volt batteries, 2 amp hour. I'm sure I can step it up to something heavier, but I don't want heavier. I want lighter. Lighter is more nimble. I can get around things on the inside of the car easier. I love the color, okay? Hides the grease and the oil stains real well. As long as that sucker's dried off, I think it's just phenomenal that they went this route with the LXT lineup. So I'm really, really excited about that. The CXT reciprocating saw, I think that thing's freaking badass. Like I said, I've got the big dog rigid. It's made for construction in my opinion, not really meant for automotive. Not saying that you couldn't use something like that, but the weight alone after time and time of just on something is just gonna really wear and tear on you. If you're underneath the car and you're trying to get into some awkward spots, you know, you got this big, heavy, awkward thing. I think lighter is better in this situation, and I think the recip saw that I picked up, the CXT, is gonna work out swimmingly at work, especially in the automotive environment. Now, like I said in the video, I've never used Makita in the automotive environment, so I'd be curious to see how they hold up over time. That being said, unlike my usual where I buy the tool for what it's worth and then I move forward and it is what it is and it lasts as long as it's gonna last, since I don't really have a lot of experience with Makita, I figured that it would be in my best interest to spend a few extra bucks to get that 2-year warranty agreement. No hassle, hassle-free exchange whatever at the Home Depot. That's what I'm hoping on when I buy their extended warranty option. Now I know that the Makita does have a 3-year warranty, but I think then you have to deal more with the company themselves. I'm hoping that with buying the extended warranty through Home Depot, not only do I get that 15 or 90 days to try out the product and still maintain the receipt, But now I got that 2-year option where if anything happens within that 2 years, especially using it in the ruggedness that is automotive. This is another reason why I decided to go this route and purchase the extended warranty agreement, because now I'm going to be using it in an automotive or a professional environment where I could risk dropping it off of a lift. I put it up on top of the lift on, I'm not paying attention, I knock it over, it hits the ground, things like that. You know, or I'm working on something, I set it down real quick, it slides off the front fascia and onto the ground and into a bucket of coolant or oil or whatever. Is it still going to work? It's a brushless product, so it's not like it can be fixed. Now it has to be replaced. So these are some of the reasons why I decided to go with the warranty for this specific reason. Say what you will about the extended warranty, I'm giving it a shot, okay? Now let's talk about these two real quick, since now I have a fully charged battery, because as you saw in the video, we got dead batteries. My thoughts on the charger, a little bit loud, but you know what? I'm glad that that means that the fan is working. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully it doesn't have any problems in the heat. Okay, talking about the drill for a minute. Fairly light in weight. Here's something that Milwaukee needs to take into consideration. Milwaukee gives you a little tiny rink-a-dink belt clip, and they put it the wrong direction. I don't know that you can actually rotate that to where it's facing like this, the proper direction, so you can actually hang it from your belt loop. You put the one on a Milwaukee, and I'll show you in another video, you gotta have the whole weight of the battery on your side and it having being sideways. It just doesn't make any sense. Construction tools have always been hung from belts upside down, at least as far as I know and I'm aware. My construction guys will let me know down in the comments. Okay, something else that I noticed about this, what I also like about this specific lightweight drill is I could put anything from a 1/16 drill bit all the way up to a 1/2 inch. That's pretty awesome. Considering that in automotive, mostly you're going to be using 3/8, but there are certain situations that you're going to run into needing a 1/2 inch drill bit. Maybe it's just to aug the hole out a little bit bigger. Either way, I'm glad I have the option to go from 1/16 all the way up to a 1/2 inch. And like I said, I got a drill bit set at work right now, and it's 1/16 to 3/8, and even some of my air drills won't tighten up that much. But really cool that this one does. Variable speed, you got mode 1, mode 2, and then you got 1 all the way through 20, and then drill mode. So that's pretty cool. Talking about the battery real briefly, now that it is fully charged, it has an indicator on the back that lights up when you push the button. Going over to the hex driver, the main interior tool that people use a lot, especially at my shop. Constantly grabbing mine, and I think Joey is the only one that has another one. But mine continues to work. I'm over it, okay? Any rate, I want to try a new product out. I think this is a better way to go. The battery charge does not hold as much charge as it used to on the Matco, and I got some problems, the top kind of sticking a little bit as far as the overall functionality. This has a hammer mode as well as a screw mode. So you push that button to go from hammer to screw, so this is now screw. You go to hammer mode. Oh, hang on. There we go. So freaking cool. Okay, we'll wait for the light to go off. All right, let's talk about this light for a minute. How much do I have to depress the trigger and will it start turning? No. So if I lightly depress the trigger, I can get the LED light to light up without it moving the mechanism or the internal components at all. If I want it to be on a safe mode, I won't be able to do anything with the light. I won't be able to make it rotate at all. So that's going to help save the battery too. No other modes outside of the 3 that are here at the bottom. Not really sure what this A is. But yeah, screw and hammer mode. So that's freaking cool. Brushless, man. Makita brushless and in all black. Love the color concept, Makita. Really do. Alright guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for today's video. Look, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Share if you want to share. Cheers to those of you that have your beers, and we'll see you guys next time. Deuces.